Farmers and ranchers with cattle or other livestock know all too well the risk that comes from ticks. One department here in the state is working to keep the pest from spreading in Jim Wells County. Sunrise reporter Roland Rodriguez is at the Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Center this morning. And Roland, talk to us a little bit about what the plan is here.
Good morning, Mike, and good morning, South Texas. The last time we had an incident like this was in 2017, and here we are again, this time with more than 13,000 acres under quarantine in northern Jim Wells County. Earlier this month, the ticks were discovered when a cattle buyer had the animals voluntarily inspected for fever ticks before leaving a South Texas livestock market.
Yes, we've had some incidences. We've had an outbreak in Clayburgh County several years ago, one in Jim Wells County, one in Live Oak County just a few years ago. So as we start to see warmer weather, as we start to see brush encroachment, and we start to see the movement of deer, we probably will see a few more fever ticks.
If a tick is found on livestock, the premise will immediately be designated as an infected premise, and inspections and treatments will also take place according to regulations.
And in order to move animals in and out of that quarantine zone, so cattle, sheep and goats, horses primarily, and either have those animals inspected or treated and inspected before you can move them out of that area.
Infected premises has several options for treatment, like the use of a dipping vat.
Because we want total immersion. So we want the animal to go completely underneath into the chemical, into the insecticide, and then come out the other end, and then they're allowed to dry off and release.
Potential hosts of the fever ticks are not limited to cattle, but also include horses, white-tailed deer, and even the red deer.
This fall, anybody that takes deer out of the quarantine area, those deer will, those capes or those carcasses, the hides will have to be inspected and treated to make sure that they don't carry any fever ticks outside the quarantine zone.
Fever ticks have proven to be deadly and costly to the U.S. beef industry.
So anytime that you see a tick on your animal that you do not know, you don't recognize as being common to your animals, it's important to take that to the Texas Animal Health Commission, call your local veterinarian, call your local county extension agent, or get a hold of the Texas Animal Health Commission in Austin and send them that tick.
And the quarantine in northern Jim Wells County will last at least 9 months. Of course, if you'd like more information on the fever tick, all you have to do is visit our website at kristv.com. Mike?
All right, thanks for the report, Roland.